right, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Unity Spiritual Center. Thank you. That's called Song for My Father, because why? It's Father's Day. So I invite you to stand up. We're going to do a song, in fact, in honor of our fathers. It's called Celebrate Our Dads. 1, 2, 3, 4. Happens once a year. So bring your good vibes and your laughter too. We're gonna celebrate our fathers with you. Celebration. Celebrate fathers. Have a good time. Celebration. Celebrate fathers. Have a good time. It's time to come together. It's up to you. What's your pleasure? Everyone around the world, come on! Yahoo! Let's celebrate our dads, come on, and mothers too. Celebrate our dads, come on. Celebrate our dads, come on. One more time. Celebrate our dads, come on. Yeah, thank you.
All right, good morning and happy Father's Day. Let me see if I can cover all the bases here. Happy Father's Day, happy solstice, happy Juneteenth, and happy 100th birthday to Route 66. I think I got it all. Well, welcome. I am so glad to see you all this morning. If you're here for the very first time and are comfortable, raise your hand so we can welcome you. Welcome. We are so glad you are here with us. Yes. And we want you to know that whatever brought you here today, we say welcome home and we see you. We see your hopes, we see your dreams, we see your struggles, we see your desire for community, we see, and most importantly, we see your light. So we are so glad you are here today. And if you did not get a welcome packet, please make sure you see one of our ushers or myself after the service and we'll get you one. All right. For those of you joining us online, welcome. And if this is your first time watching us online, we are glad you are here with us today, too. And for those of you who are online, know that you can now become a member of Unity Spiritual Center, even if you live far away. That's the beauty of our modern world, right? We can all be family no matter where we are. Okay, we can all be family no matter where we are. That's better. Okay. I know we're not all awake yet. All right. Let's pull out our phones and check in with our social media affirmation today. Happy Father's Day. You can leave your phone out to take notes in the app if you use that. But please put your phone on Do Not Disturb, which I have not done. I'm going to do that right now. See, I actually say this more for myself than for you guys. There we go. All right. Good morning to Andrea, Leo, Michelle, and Maria. We are so glad you are with us online today. Okay, there's a lot happening here at Unity Spiritual Center, a lot going on. I can't possibly list everything in just the few minutes I've got before service. We get really into the service. because that would be an hour in and of itself. But if you want to know what's happening here at Unity Spiritual Center, go to our website, go to our Facebook page, read our e-letter. If you don't get it, let us know. We'll get you signed up for it. You can even call the office if you want. But a couple key announcements I am going to make today. Number one, coming up, our summer peace camp for children. If you have children, if you know children, if you are a child, chronologically, not how we feel, this is the camp for you. See Tiffany after the service. She'll be coming up with the kids at the end, or contact the office and we'll get you signed up. If you have neighbors or friends that have kids and are looking for something to do, let them know about our peace camp. Okay, next, really great announcement. Next Sunday after the service, Dr. Rod Hodge will be signing his book that was just published. Rod, I know you're here. Where are you? Would you stand up so everybody can see you? Yes. So we congratulate you on your book, and we look forward to getting signed copies of it and reading it. It's a great book. I've read it. All right, and last but not least, Ernie Pyle Middle School. We are moving into our summer donation program for Ernie Pyle. And what we do in the summer is we provide $5 gift cards that they give to families that need food or whatever. They also put them in their books. They have a book vending machine that kids can get points to earn. And they get books, and sometimes there's little gift cards in it. So if you want to do that, there's a giving tree in the back there. You can take off one of the envelopes and put a gift card in it, or money, and we'll go out and get the gift cards if you don't want to do that. And just as an addendum to that, we will be beginning the backpack drive for Mountain View Elementary. Mountain View feeds into Ernie Pyle Middle School, which feeds into Rio Grande, or Valley High School, I think. All part of the same cluster of schools. We will be doing a backpack drive for Mountain View Elementary. There will be information coming out about that. And we always do really well with that, and they're always so appreciative. Right, David? Yeah. So keep that in mind. We'll be starting that next week. All right. Anything else? Our Youth of Unity will be, actually, they're all sleeping in because they just got back from rally, except for a few. And I know they'll be sharing some information about the rally they were at this weekend. They've got some really exciting news for our community. So hang out. Make sure you stick around until the kids come in. It's going to be exciting. All right. And now with that, I would like to invite up our trustee of the day, Joseph.
One very important announcement that Gordon forgot to make for you dads, and also for you guys that don't happen to be dads. There's a very important piece of equipment in our men's room that's been out of service for about 3 months. This week, it's going to be replaced, so come back next Sunday and try it out. Join me in our mission, visions, and core values. Our mission: we inspire spiritual growth through honoring many paths: education, prayer, sacred service, and abundant living. Our vision: centered in love, we see a harmonious world of divine expression. Our core values: we are Christ-centered, loving, inclusive, joyous, uplifting, open-minded, and fun. And our Unity Credo: we believe all people are created with sacred worth. We serve all people in emotional and spiritual ways. We welcome the diversity of all. God and unity leave no one out. Todd?
Thank you, Joseph. Hey, it's time for a congregational song, so I invite you to stand up. We're talking about the open road, so we're going to sing a song by John Denver that I think everybody knows. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to get the beat going here. Here we go. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, growing like a breeze. Take me home, country road, to the place where I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country road. Second verse. All my memories gather round her, miner's lady, stranger to blue water. Dark and dusty, painted on the sky, misty taste of moonshine, teardrop in my eye. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country roads. I hear her voice in the morning as she calls me. The radio reminds me of my home far away. And driving down the road, I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads. Chorus one more time. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, take me home. Country roads, take me home. Country roads. All right, thank you.
Good morning, and happy Father's Day. Blessings to all of you fathers. I am Martine Bachman, and along with Sue Hauser, we will be your prayer chaplains today, available to pray with you individually on either side of the sanctuary after the service. Prayer request slips can be found in the seat pocket in front of you and filled out and deposited in the box for them in the lobby.
In this very room, there's quite enough love for one like me. And in this very room, there's quite enough joy for one like me. And there's quite enough hope and quite enough power to chase away any gloom. For Spirit, God's Spirit, is in this very room.
The word of the day today is connection. I honor my connection with all people. No matter how great the distance that exists between me and the people I care about, I know we are connected by our love for one another. We are one and identical in our divinity. Today, I renew and strengthen this connection by reaching out even if it's only to let someone know I'm thinking about them. Our connection is kept strong through meditation and prayer. As I meditate, I reinforce my awareness of our divinity. As I pray for those I care about, I bless them by holding my highest vision for their lives, seeing them as healthy, prosperous, happy, and fulfilled. Whether we're in frequent contact or have fallen out of touch, my connection with my loved ones remains strong because we are one and identical in our divinity. I honor my connection with all people.
In this very room, there's quite enough love for all the world. And in this very room, there's quite enough joy for all the world. And there's quite enough hope and quite enough power to chase away any gloom. For spirit, God's spirit, is in this very room.
That's me.
Becca has a great song. It's called I Wish I Knew How It Would Feel to Be Free.
It's a long title, but it's Nina Simone. So who can't love Nina Simone?
I think this is the first time anybody's ever sung Nina Simone in here. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Feel free to sing along if you know it, or clap, which I can't help doing. Or snap, we could do that too. Here. Ready to go? I wish I knew how it would feel to be free. I wish I could break all the chains holding me. I wish I could say all the things that I should say. Say them loud, say them clear for the whole round world to hear. I wish I could read the words, that's what I wish, and remove all the doubts that keep us apart. I wish you could know what it means to be me. Then you see and agree every man should be free. I wish I could give all I'm longing to give. I wish I could live like I'm longing to live. I wish I could do all the things that I can do. And though I'm way overdue, I'd be starting anew. I wish I could be like a bird up in the sky. How sweet it could be if I found I could fly. I'd soar to the sun and look down on the sea. And I sing because I know, yeah. I sing because I know, yeah. I sing because I know.
Thank you, Becca and Soulshine Band. Well, good morning again. And we've made it to part 4 of our series. 4 weeks ago, we started with Walt Whitman's audacious declaration, I celebrate myself. How many of you have celebrated yourself this month? Only a few? Well, I guess we'll have to do the series again next month. Now, we have a new series coming up. But we celebrated ourselves and we asked the question, what if you already, right now, are more than enough? And then we went deeper. We sat with our shadow. We welcomed our contradictions and discovered that containing multitudes is a design feature made in the image and likeness of God. Think about it. If God is infinite, if God is all things, and if we are made in that image and likeness, then we are infinite. And if God contains all things, and we're made in that image and likeness, then we contain not necessarily all things, but a lot. We all have our different roles we have played, our different experiences, our different joys, our different sadnesses, our different overcomings. And they're all a part of us. It isn't a malfunction. It's a design feature. And then last week, Michael helped us dissolve the illusion of separateness. We discovered that the other out there is never as separate as we think. That we are indeed one fabric, one field, one love, expressing itself as billions of irreplaceable forms. Think about that. You are an irreplaceable form. That doesn't sound exciting? Some people are going, well, I'm glad there's only one of you. And now here we are at week 4. And I want to begin week 4. I want to begin this finale for this series by asking you a question that I hope somewhere lands somewhere deep. And you don't have to answer it out loud. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? I ask that not to give you a guilt trip, not as a productivity hack, but as a genuine, loving, spiritually inspired inquiry. You have spent the last 4 weeks discovering who you are, the depth of you, the goodness of you, the connectedness of you. You've been doing the interior work. But at some point, and I would gently suggest that point is right now, the interior work has to become an outer movement. The knowing has to become the living. And the truth you've been discovering about yourself has to step out upon the road. Walt Whitman understood this. By the way, just how many of you sat down and read all 62 pages of the poem? Yeah, that's about what I figured. One person, congratulations. Walt Whitman understood that. And when he got to the end of the poem, I sing my song, what is it? Singing the Self. I sing myself. He wrote another poem, not quite as long, called The Song of the Open Road. He discovered that after all his interior explorations, all the celebrating, all the multitudes, all that oneness, that it was time to do something remarkable. And that was step out, walk out the door. And so he wrote the poem, The Song of the Open Road. And it begins with a line that is a burst of pure, unaccountable joy. Afoot and lighthearted, I take to the open road, healthy and free, the world before me. The long brown path before me leading wherever I choose. Afoot and lighthearted, healthy and free, the world before me. That's the invitation he extended, and that's the invitation today. Not to arrive somewhere perfect, not to have it all figured out. If you do have it all figured out, please let me know. But to step onto the road, your road, the one that only you can walk, with a light heart and with open hands. Long before Unity came up with our 5 principles, Walt Whitman was addressing our 5th principle, which says this: knowing and understanding the laws of God are not enough. A person must also live the truth they know. That's a remarkably practical statement for a metaphysical movement. And it's our way, our Unity way of saying faith without action is just philosophy. Oh yeah, it might be beautiful, it might be comforting, but it's incomplete. Charles Fillmore said it more directly when he wrote, "The prayer of faith must be followed by the act of faith. We must act as if the prayer is already answered." Act. Act as if. Step as if. Move as if. The truth you believe is actually true. And by living it, by moving it, by being it, we are affirming that truth. Emily Cady wrote a book, Lessons in Truth, that's a Unity cornerstone. And in it, she wrote this: God is the inexhaustible resource of supply. We all know that. All things come from God. But, there's a but, we must open the channel through which that supply can flow. You open the channel through your own movement, your own step, your own yes. Your own yes. Not someone else's, not mine, not any teacher, not any religious leader, not even any Messiah or guru. Your yes. And it's not a yes you've been putting off until conditions are just right. It's yes now, right now. And that's the culmination of everything we've been exploring this month. We celebrated the self, now we must express it. We embraced our multitudes, now we must bring them to the world. We recognized our oneness, and now we must live from that oneness in real relationship, real choices, and real moments. The open road is not a metaphor for someday, it's a metaphor for today. And it just dawned on me as I said that. Here we are celebrating the 100th anniversary of Route 66. I did not plan that. But it's all about the open road. Joseph Campbell wrote a lot about the road and the journey on it. He called it the hero's journey, and he spent a lifetime studying the stories that humans tell across all cultures in every century. And he found something remarkable. Beneath the surface differences, there's actually only one story. He called it the hero's journey, or the monomyth. And here's the part I want you to notice. Every hero's journey starts with departure, not arrival. Think about that. Think about every great epic story you've ever read or heard or watched a movie on. Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, the great classics, any of them. They all start with departure, not at the destination. The hero starts exactly where they are. Ordinary, uncertain, often reluctant, sometimes scared, but they receive a call to adventure. And then, and this is the crucial moment, they have to say yes. They have to say yes. Campbell said, the cave you fear to enter holds the treasure you seek. The cave you fear to enter. Not the cave someone else fears. Not a generalized cave, yours. The specific, personal, practical thing you have been circling around, looking at sideways, telling yourself, oh, I'll get to it eventually. Yeah, that cave. I have one. I bet we all do. I actually have a few. Yes. And perhaps Campbell's other greatest line, the one most quoted, is this: follow your bliss and the universe will open doors where there were only walls. Follow your bliss, and the universe will open doors where there were only walls. I spent a good portion of my life doing what society said I should do. I had a great job. Not that this is not a great job, but I had a great job out in the world, made all kinds of money, and it was a fun job, I admit, but it wasn't feeding my soul. And so one day I decided to shift and give up a really nice income, a really nice lifestyle, an opportunity to travel a whole lot, to become first a teacher and eventually a Unity minister. And doors opened, and bliss happened. And sometimes challenges. The journey's never easy. Nobody ever promises it's going to be easy, but it's always fulfilling and worth it. So follow your bliss, not your obligation, not what makes financial sense, or even success. Not follow what your family expects. Follow your bliss, the deep soul level aliveness that arises in you when you're looking and doing what you were made to do. And here's the truth, the unity truth underneath Joseph Campbell's mythology. Your bliss is not random. It's not self-indulgence. It is, in fact, a signal from God. It is God, that infinite intelligence that designed you, pointing you toward your purpose through the language of joy. Eric Butterworth, another great Unity author, wrote this: "Your desire for good is God's desire for good, expressing through you. You are the outlet through which divine life seeks to fulfill itself." Think about that. You are the outlet through which divine life seeks to fulfill itself. Can you feel the power in that? Can you feel the promise in that? Your desire is God's desire. Your longing is the universe longing through you. Your bliss is the open road calling your name. Another great mystic, Teilhard de Chardin, a French Jesuit priest and paleontologist, spent his life at the intersection of science and mysticism. And he had a vision of the universe that I find breathtaking. He envisioned the universe as constantly evolving over billions and billions of years, but evolving towards a destination. He called it the Omega Point. It was the final convergence of consciousness, where love and unity become one. The universe, he said, is not just expanding, it's awakening. And here's where it gets really cool. You're part of that universe. The universe isn't something out there. It's here, it's you, it's me, it's everybody. We're all evolving towards that omega point. Don't have to be able to say it well. He believed that each human being is not a passive observer of the cosmic journey. We are an active participant. Each of us carries a piece of the universe becoming. It's a unique thread in the tapestry that cannot possibly be woven by anybody else. He also wrote, we are not human beings, and you've probably heard this one. We are not human beings having a spiritual experience. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. Spiritual beings first having a human experience, which means the road you are walking, the specific life you are living, with all its gifts and wounds and challenges and overcomings, is not a distraction from your spiritual journey. It is your spiritual journey. And then he wrote something that has always been one of the most powerful lines I've ever read. And that is this: the day will come when, after harnessing the winds, the tides, and gravitation, we shall harness for God the energies of love. And then on that day, for the second time in the history of the world, we will have discovered fire. Harnessing the energies of love. That's what you do when you step out on the open road. You're harnessing that energy. That is what you do when you stop waiting and start moving. You become one more channel through which the universe's great love energy flows out into the world. The cosmos has been waiting roughly 13 billion years for you. For you. It's been waiting that long for you to show up and do your particular thing. No pressure here. This is an invitation. It's an invitation to walk that road. The Navajo have incorporated that into a prayer, a way of moving through the world that they call Hoso, which is often translated as the beauty way or walking in beauty. But the concept goes far deeper than English allows us to engage. English is kind of a limited language in some ways. Hoso describes a state of balance, of harmony, and of right relationship with yourself, with others, with the natural world, and with the sacred. Balance among all of it. It's not a destination to arrive at. It's a way of walking. It's a quality of movement through life. And the prayer says this: beauty before me, beauty behind me, beauty above me, beauty below me, beauty all around me, in beauty it is finished. I want you to think about that last word. In beauty it is finished. Not in achievement, not in productivity, not in having all the boxes checked. In beauty, plain and simple. What would it mean to walk your road in beauty? Not perfectly, not without stumbling, but with a quality of presence, of awareness, of reverence for the life you are living and the path you are walking. You know, many indigenous traditions around the world also have a concept of original instructions. The idea being that every human that comes into this world comes in with a purpose already encoded in their nature. Indeed, all life. An eagle knows how to be an eagle. A river knows how to be a river. And you, from the moment you arrived, came with original instructions for how to be you. So the open road is simply the discovery of that journey and of living those instructions. Not someone else's instructions for your life, yours, original and irreplaceable. Well, we can talk about that all we want, but it also helps to take a look at what holds us back and why it doesn't have to. Why don't we step out onto the road? If all of what I have said is true, all of what Walt Whitman wrote is true, all of what all the great teachers and mystics have said is true, if the universe is calling us, if our bliss is the divine signal, if the cosmos has been waiting all these years, what keeps us standing in the doorway? Well, I think it comes down to a few things. And I want to name them because naming them is the first step to releasing them. The first one, fear of failure. That's a big one. That idea of, what if I step out and it doesn't work? What if I try and I fall short? What if I follow my bliss, then doors don't open? You know, there's a wonderful quote from Lord of the Rings in the book and in the movie where Bilbo is talking to Frodo, and he says, "It's a dangerous business, Frodo, going out your door. You step into the road, and if you don't keep your feet, there's no knowing where you might be swept off to." And of course, for Bilbo and Frodo, they were swept off into a great adventure, and it wasn't always easy. It was fraught with danger and struggle, but it was also victory, friendships, new experiences, and incredible personal growth. And that is what the road calls us to do. Here's what I know about the road. The road does not promise you will not stumble. It promises you will be alive. And a stumble on your own road is worth infinitely more than standing still on someone else's road. Another fear we face is fear of what will others think. And this one's sneaky because it often disguises itself as humility or practicality. But really, it's just fear wearing a sensible coat. The poet Mary Oliver, who spent her life hiking through the open roads of New England, wrote this: "Tell me, what is it you plan to do with your one wild and precious life?" That's a powerful question. What is it you plan to do with your one wild and precious life? Not one safe, approved, everyone thinks it makes sense life. One wild and precious life. What do you do with it? Another thing that holds us back is the feeling that we're not ready yet. I think this one gets a lot of us. I know it's gotten me. The one that says, well, I'll step out when I'm more prepared, when I've done more inner work, when I've read the right books, when I've taken the right course or healed the right wound, then I'll do it. Well, Myrtle Fillmore had a word for that, or a phrase for it. She called it waiting on the Lord in the wrong way. Waiting as avoidance rather than waiting as preparation. The truth is this: the road itself is where preparation happens. You don't get ready and then you go and the going makes you ready. I like what James Dillett Freeman, the poet laureate of Unity, wrote. God does not ask you to be capable, God asks you to be willing. Not capable, willing. And that's the entry requirement for the open road and the only entry requirement. Just be willing. So now let's bring this all together. 4 weeks ago, I asked, what would it mean to truly celebrate yourself? And here at the end of the journey, I want to share with you what I think the answer is. Everybody will have their own answer, but this is what I think the answer is. Celebrating yourself is not a feeling. It's not a warm glow you create on Sunday morning and carry it till around Tuesday when life gets difficult again. Celebrating yourself is a practice, a daily embodied conscious practice of actually showing up as who you are, all of it, multitudes and all, in a world that needs you, in a universe that has been waiting for you. That's the song. That's your song. Not Walt Whitman's song, not my song, yours. And the world is not waiting for a perfect performance. The world is waiting for an authentic performance. It is waiting for the particular frequency that is only you, the specific way you love, the specific gifts you bring, the specific presence that fills a room differently than anybody else. It's waiting for you. Theologian Howard Thurman understood this when he wrote, "There is something in every one of you that waits and listens for the sound of the genuine in yourself. It is the only true guide you will ever have." The sound of the genuine. That's what Walt Whitman called the song of myself. That is what we in Unity call the Christ within. It's what Joseph Campbell called your bliss, what Taylor Desjardins called the thread in the tapestry, and what the Navajo call hoso. It's all the same thing. It's the sound of the genuine in you. And the open road is what happens when you finally stop talking yourself out of it and start walking it. So now let's take a few moments and turn within. And really let this enter into our consciousness and settle there. So I invite you to close your eyes if you're comfortable. Take a few deep breaths. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. And again. Allow your body to fully be in this moment. And I want you to imagine yourself standing at the edge of a road. Not a highway, but a path. Wide enough, clear enough, and stretching out before you into a landscape that is both beautiful and filled with light. Feel the sun on your face, the wind. And look behind you. Behind you is everything you have carried to this point. The old stories about who you are and who you aren't. The voices that said you were too much or not enough. The waiting, the hesitating. The somedays and the not yets. It's all behind you now. And now turn and look. Before you is the open road, the one that has your name on it. Not because it's marked with a sign, but because something in you recognizes it. Something in you has always known it was there. Notice what you feel. Maybe excitement, maybe a little fear, maybe a quiet, deep sense of recognition. Maybe like a coming home to a place you've never been. And as you feel all of that, as you recognize that road, bring your awareness to your heart. Let the divine presence within you, the Christ within, the image and likeness of God that you are, speak to you. Not in words, just in knowing. And now remember what you have learned this month. I am made in the image of the infinite. I am made in the image of the infinite, and I am inherently good. I contain multitudes, and every part of me is welcome on this road. I am never alone, for the love that holds all things holds me. And so now, take the first step. Feel your foot lift. Feel it hover for just a second, and then step down on the road. Your road. It's just one step. But every great journey begins with one step. Notice how it feels under your feet. How the air around you feels. And notice that you are beginning to move. And the movement itself feels like a prayer like praise, like the most honest thing you have ever done. You don't have to know where the road leads. You only have to take one step, and then another, and then another. Afoot and lighthearted, healthy and free, the world is before you. Take a slow, full breath. Breathe in the possibility of this moment, this journey, and breathe out anything that has been keeping you from the road. And now say to yourself, with your whole heart, I am ready. I am willing. I am on my way. And know that this road has no end. It goes ever onward, higher and freer you walk. Open to new experiences, new relationships, new expressions of you. For it is on this road that you live your true life. And now gently bring your awareness back to this room. Bring the road with you. And when you are ready, open your eyes and welcome to what comes next. Walt Whitman ended his song of the open road with an invitation, not with a conclusion, an invitation. And he essentially said this: I have walked this road. I have found it good. And now I am asking you, will you come? Not to follow me, not to walk my road, but to walk your road. Walk your road. Alongside me, alongside anyone and everyone who has ever said yes to the genuine life. You know, that's what we are. That's what we do here. We are a gathering of people who are, in their own ways and in their own words, saying yes to the road. So here is your sending out for this today and for the days ahead. You have spent this month discovering you are good. At your core, in your essence, and before anything you did or did not do, you are good. You have discovered that your complexity is not a problem. It's your poetry. You have discovered that you are never, at any moment, truly alone. And you have discovered all of this as part of the message. You are meant to go somewhere. You are meant to hit the road in the form of conversations you've been putting off, of creative projects that have been gathering dust, of a relationship that needs your full and complete attention, of the gift you have been hoarding because you weren't sure the world was ready for it. I promise you, the world is ready. It has always been ready. It has always been waiting. Actually, the waiting with the particular patience of something that knows exactly what is needed. And what is needed is you, the real you, the full you, the you that contains multitudes, the you that is made of stardust and belongs to no category, the you that cannot be reduced and will not be silenced, the you that has a song that has never been sung before in the history of the universe. It is time to go sing it. Afoot and lighthearted, the long road before you, leading wherever you choose. Enjoy the journey.
All right, Becca has a song that encompasses both the idea of singing my own song or being myself and the road. So it's called I Got a Name.
Like the pine trees lining the winding road, I got a name, I got a name. Like the singing bird and the croaking toad, I got a name, I got a name. And I carry it with me like my daddy did, but I'm living the dream that he can't hear. Moving me down the highway, rolling me down the highway, moving ahead so life won't pass me by. Like the north wind whistling down the sky, I got a song, I got a song. Like the whippoorwill and the baby cry, I got a song, I got a song. And I carry it with me and I'll sing it loud. If it gets me nowhere, I'll go there proud. Moving me down the highway, rolling me down the highway, moving ahead so life won't pass me by. And I'm gonna go there free. Like the fool I've been and I'll always be. I got a dream, I've got a dream. They can change their minds but they won't change me. 'Cause I've got a dream, I've got a dream. Oh, I know I could share it if you want me to. If you're going my way, I'll go with you. Moving me down the highway, rolling me down the highway, moving ahead so life won't pass me by. Moving me down the highway, rolling me down the highway, moving ahead so life won't pass me by.
Becca, Brad. Thank you, Becca.
Thank you, Becca. You would please join me in the offering blessing. Divine love, as me, blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. So the ushers will be passing the basket, and in addition to the opportunity to give in person, There are a couple of ways to give online that's on the screen and by using your phone.
All right, we have one more song in our Whitman series. It's called I Sing the Body Electric. Here we go.
I sing the body electric. I celebrate the me yet to come. I toast to my own reunion, and I become one with the sun.
And I look back on Venus, I look back on Mars, and I burn with the fire of 10 million stars.